So Aisha, there was a flag flying in Garwood. Some thought it represented a jihadist organization. Turns out not so much. You went to find out what it was about.
Yes, chase the story all the way to Garwood, where someone tweeted this picture of a home displaying a black flag with an Islamic message. Now, the picture quickly went viral after someone posted it and said that this resident is obviously associating himself with ISIS, which is an Iraqi militant group that many countries, including the United States, have labeled a terrorist organization. I actually met the resident. He's a very nice gentleman. He's 44 years old. His name is Mark Dunaway. He is a practicing Muslim, and he says, quite honestly, he was surprised by all of the attention.
It was not my intention to offend anybody, but
yes.
I understand. I mean, if you watch what's going on now, I mean, they show horrific images of this flag in the background of the militant group, but like I
yes.
said, that was not my intentions at
Absolutely.
all.
Now, upon closer inspection of the flag, this is the flag that ISIS is using, but it says a very common Islamic message written in Arabic. It actually says La ilaha illallah, which means there's no God but Allah. That's very common. It's throughout the Quran. You'll hear Muslims say that all the time. His flag, he's actually had it for 10 years.
But this is not new. I mean, you can see it's old and faded.
It's a flag that you'll probably find in homes of Muslim individuals, and it seems that ISIS has adopted this flag as their flag. So this resident that tweeted this picture totally had it misunderstood. Now, the guy said he took it down anyway. He continues to fly a flag that has the Star and Crescent, which is the universal symbol of Islam, but he took that other flag down because he just didn't want to cause any issues in his neighborhood. He wanted to keep the peace for his neighbors.
But the neighbor, Mark Leibowitz, who initially got this picture, notified Homeland Security. He now has come back and said essentially, my bad.
He sure has. He's apologized. I think he's realized that he was a little bit quick to pass judgment, and he has since apologized to Mr. Dunaway. And in Mr. Dunaway, he wasn't terribly upset by it. He just, he took the flag down. He was more concerned about his neighbors.
But this went viral. He got hate tweets. He got death threats.
A lot of people showed up at his home, and they were taking pictures. I even saw people taking pictures while I was there. He didn't feel like anyone had threatened his life. He didn't feel that that was the case. Maybe he didn't see some of the worst tweets.
Yeah, he's not on Twitter.
So he's clearly not on Twitter. So, but he just took it down anyway.
What I find offensive is that he subbed it out with a San Diego Chargers flag. But no, but seriously, honestly, this is what happens when ignorance goes into action. The gentleman that took the picture and tweeted it out was ignorant. He's not educated on Islam. And the people that retweeted it ignorant as well. Now he informed Homeland Security. This guy was one heartbeat, one bad thought away from getting his house firebombed from someone else that did not know what they were talking about or doing. We need to educate ourselves about ourselves.
On the back end of this, it's a happy ending because ultimately everybody was a good sport. So I'm happy that the gentleman was able to kind of acknowledge that, and happy that the neighbor stepped up and said, my bad. Hopefully we can fix this.